Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kobo Sports Room. Here we talk about football transfers, football related issues, player profile, interviews, fans perspective. So if you are new here, click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. Today's news is about two strikers. So blockbuster news yesterday, two strikers. We will discuss, into details what these strikers have to do and which teams have to go for them. Their valuation, do they even value that? We'll talk about that in this particular video. So click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. Transfers, strikers, domino. Let's get straight into the video. So yesterday we had blockbuster news about Isak and Watkins. Let's talk about Isak and then we'll end at Watkins. Yesterday Newcastle were traveling for a tour and then Isak's name was missing in the list. Newcastle were quick to, announce to the general public that Isak is having some minor injuries and that is why he didn't travel. And then some couple of hours after that, we heard, Isak representatives or news flying out left, right, center that Isak has told Newcastle that he would like to leave or explore a summer move away from Newcastle. So Isak was just trying to tell Newcastle that you lied. Newcastle, you are lying. Say the truth. And sometimes it's good that as a club you would like to protect your player or you like to protect your interest, but I feel like as a club we all know that Isak want to leave Newcastle. So as a club you would have to position yourself for, you don't have to lie. This is a general knowledge. You don't have to lie. So yes, Isak is will leave Newcastle. Is it visible? For now, it is looking very unlikely, but there are certain destinations that Isak can go or Isak can move from Newcastle to. We'll talk about that too. But Isak as a striker, bro, 25 years, scored 23 goals in the Premier League last season. I think it is time he needs to move to a bigger club. No disrespect to Newcastle, but he needs to move to a bigger club. And that bigger club, it looks like all the bigger clubs, their strikers department, they have equipped there. Chelsea have, buy two strikers, Joao Pedro, Liam Delap. Liverpool, they have gone in for Hugo Ekitike, 95 million Hugo Ekitike. But Liverpool, they will come there. Real Madrid, I don't think they need a striker. Barcelona, I don't think they need a striker this summer. Probably maybe next summer. Who? Manchester United, yes, they need a striker, but they are going in for a different kind of profile. We'll talk about that in there. So almost Manchester City doesn't need a striker. Almost all the big clubs that could afford Alexander Isak have equipped their strikers department this season. But with Liverpool's situation, we had news about Liverpool wanting to explore the situation of Alexander Isak. Of course, it's not a secret that Liverpool like Isak, but they have splashed 95 million for Hugo Ekitike. Are they going to splash 120 million pounds for Isak? I think Isak agents can come in. 4 days ago, we had Isak's agent, one of his representatives, Gonzalo Gaetano, that they are exploring a summer move for Isak. But Newcastle will be willing to take 120 million pounds. Can Liverpool do that? Unless maybe they sell Luis Diaz for 80 million and probably maybe sell one or two players, Darwin Nunes. Unless they sell him and sell, Luis Diaz. With that, I think they will be able to afford 120 million pounds for Alexander Isak. But with this deal not going through, I think it will be very difficult for Liverpool to explore a move for Alexander Isak. But this is where the agent can come in. Isak is under Universal 22 Sports. This is not a powerful agency. One of their biggest players is, Alexander Isak. They have Emiliano Martinez. They have Emiliano Buendia. These are the top players there. This is not, a big agent. If Isak was, at Gestafoot, Stellar Group, or all these roof management, all these people, if Isak was under this certain agency, I would hit my chest and say that 120 million will come down. But Universal 22, I don't think they have the facilities for that. They don't have the facilities for that. So I don't think they can negotiate for the 120 million to come down. But Isak, I see two possibility or two clubs for Isak, either Liverpool or Saudi. Al Hilal. That is where I see Isak. And that is if you would want to leave Newcastle this summer. I see only what? Al Hilal and Liverpool for Isak. But Chelsea, yesterday we had news of Chelsea, exploring a move for Isak. Chelsea came out to debunk it that no, they have belief in their strikers and they are not willing to, going into a bid for Isak. Manchester United are also debunked the news that they are going in for Isak. They said they are not going in for Isak, but Manchester United yesterday we had blockbuster news that they are exploring a move for Oli Watkins. Last season, Oli Watkins made run in behind 407 run in behind. Brian Mbeumo 420 plus run in behind. So these are strikers that makes a lot of runs, or these are attacking players that makes a lot of runs. And with Mbeumo being at Manchester United, when you add Oli Watkins, it means that Bruno Fernandes can find Oli Watkins and Brian Mbeumo in behind defenders, and it is going to help Manchester United. Now the age factor, that is Oli Watkins is 29 years, the age factor and then the valuation, people have made points about the age factor and then the valuation. I think that Oli Watkins can give you constant 5 years, solid 5 years. We have seen Oli Watkins constantly or consistently in the Premier League for 3 seasons now. He has been good for Aston Villa in the Premier League for 3 consecutive seasons now. You can't tell me Oli Watkins can play the Premier League in Manchester United. No, he can. And I think that 60 million for Oli Watkins is a bargain for Manchester United, considering the kind of experience he has, the kind of striker he is. He is an all-rounder striker, and I think he will help Manchester United. 60 million is a bargain for Manchester United. Now, Aston Villa came out yesterday that Oli Watkins is not for sale, but this morning we have heard exclusive from other journalists that Oli Watkins has told Aston Villa that if a move comes in from a bigger club for him, he should accept that bid from any bigger club that will come in for him. So let's see what happens. Oli Watkins to Manchester United, Alexander Isak being available in the transfer market. 120 million. Who do you see paying the 120 million for Alexander Isak? Drop all your comment down below. In my opinion, I think Liverpool, but even Liverpool is a condition. The condition is that sell Luis Diaz for 80 million, sell Darwin Núñez, and you'll be able to explore the deal for Alexander Isak. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Strikers Domino transfer update for you. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, drop all your comment down below. Kobo Sports Room, we are doing a lot of things here, so click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time and peace.